Most people think 16-8 fasting is the ultimate fat loss hack, but a new clinical trial compared 16-8 directly against alternate day fasting, and only one strategy dominated in just 4 weeks. We're turning this into a head-to-head battle, like comparing two characters in a game. Each gets stats, each wins rounds, and at the end, there will be a clear winner. I'm Denis, aerospace engineer turned fitness coach. Here we engineer your body like systems, not like trends. Let's load up the stat screen. Stat category 1. Total fat loss. Everyone assumes 16-8 melts fat because of the fasting window, but the data says otherwise. The basics. 16-8 fasting means eating for 8 hours, time window a day. Alternate day fasting means eating one day 25% of your total calories, the other day as much as you like. So 16-8 did reduce total fat versus the control, but only modestly. It cut calories by 15%. Decent, but not aggressive. Most people still eat the same food, just later in the day. Time restriction is unequal automated calorie restriction. The real world trap? I fast so I can eat whatever in my window. ADF, on the other hand, cuts calories by 34% on average, more than double. So 16-8 gets 6 out of 10, ADF gets 9 out of 10. Round 1, winner is ADF. If fat loss is the goal, ADF takes the lead early. Okay, let's look at visceral fat, category 2, the dangerous stuff. Losing weight is good, but losing the wrong kind of fat can leave you stuck. Visceral fat is linked to metabolic risk, hormones and inflammation. In the study, ADF significantly reduced visceral fat and versus the 16-8 control. 16-8 helped mainly with subcutaneous fat, but not the deeper stuff. This matters for long-term health and aesthetics. Principle: longer fasting window equals more time to switch to stored fat. So 16-8 got 5 out of 10, ADF got 9 out of 10. Round 2 winner ADF. The big question becomes, why does ADF hit fat harder under the hood? Stat category 3, metabolic switch, ketosis and fuel shift. Your body doesn't burn fat just because it's hungry. It burns fat when it runs out of stored glucose. 16-8 rarely empties glycogen fully. Metabolic switch often incomplete. So you eat daily, that leads to a shorter fasting horizon and fewer ketones. ADF create a longer no energy window. So that means real ketosis and fat oxidation, not just not eating breakfast. So it was confirmed that ADF triggered deeper fatty acid pathways. Principle: fat burning isn't fasting, it's running out of fuel. So 4 out of 10 for 16-8, 10 out of 10 for ADF. Round 3, winner ADF. But every power up comes with a cost, and ADF's cost is metabolic adaptation. Metabolic cost, category 4. Hormones. Burning fat sounds great until your body responds by turning everything down, like a laptop on low power mode. ADF dropped resting metabolic rate by 300 kilocalories a day versus the control. It also lowered active thyroid hormone, FT3, classic energy saving response. This doesn't mean it's bad, but it's a bigger stress signal. 16-8 didn't show major metabolic slowdown. The principle: big deficits trigger big adaptations. So 16-8 got 8 out of 10, low cost, while ADF got 4 out of 10, high cost. Round 4, winner is 16-8. So if you want fat loss without a full shutdown, 16-8 fights back here. Stat category number 5, lifestyle fit and difficulty. Let's be real, a system that works on paper doesn't matter if you quit after week 2. 16-8 is simple. Skip breakfast or skip dinner, eat between a certain time window, easy social life. Fewer side effects, more sustainable for busy schedules. ADF had more headaches, fatigue, dizziness, longer fasts, or simply harder. ADF requires planning around gym days, meetings, and family life. But the surprising upside is that ADF participants move more on feeding days. The principle: easy equals consistency, extreme equals acceleration. So 16-8 got 9 out of 10, ADF got 4 out of 10. Round 5, winner 16-8. So far, ADF hits harder, but it hits you harder too. Category 6, health. Rapid fat loss is cool, but the real question is whether your health metrics improve too. ADF reduced total cholesterol, LDL, and non-HDL cholesterol. Visceral fat reduction makes this meaningful long term. 16-8 didn't show major improvements here. In some analysis, HDL drops slightly in 16-8. The principle, the deeper the fast and the deficit, the bigger the downstream impact. So 16-8 in ADF, 6 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Round 6, winner ADF. So if health and risk reduction are goals, ADF has the edge. So here's our final scoreboard. 16-8 ADF. ADF wins 4 rounds to 2. Final verdict. Conditional winner. ADF wins for rapid fat loss in short window. 16-8 wins for sustainability and maintaining energy in long term. So choose based on your constraints. If you want fast fat loss, ADF. If you want a lifestyle, 16-8. And if you want the true cheat code, cycle them like phases. ADF short burst. 16-8 maintain. So your action plan, a 7-day test. Option A, rapid cut ADF. 2 fasting days, 3 maintenance days. 2 training focus days with refeeds. Option B, sustainable build 16-8. 5 times per week, 16-8, weekends, flexible. Focus on protein and steps. Option C, hybrid 16-8 baseline, 1 ADF every 1 or 2 weeks. If you would like to know more interesting research about fasting, please check this one right here.